Hey there, this is Monica Staneda, and today I want to talk with you about how clutter means decisions delayed. Decisions delayed. Every single item in your home that is creating clutter is an object that you needed to make a decision about that object at a certain moment, and you didn't make the decision. And if you have a garage, an attic, a basement, or a junk room, you have a default decision that you are resorting to every time. So you are holding something in your hands and you don't know what to do with it. Your default decision is, well, take it to the garage until I can figure out what to do with it. Take it to the junk room, take it to the attic, take it to the basement. And it is this default decision that you're making that is ruining your life because you never learned how to make decisions in order to keep your house tidy and organized. The problem is, whenever you need to make a decision, you think the choices are unlimited. You see a fan of possibilities because you never learned how to ask the right question. You are asking the wrong question. Can you guess what that question is? That question is that you grab something. Let me grab a random object here. You grab something and ask, what should I do with this? And the answer to the question, what should I do with this, is infinite possibilities, right? What should I do with this? This is a segment of a noodle for a pool. What should I do with this? What could it be used for? This is a piece of wood. And so a person is trying to organize their garage and they go and they find this, a piece of wood, and they ask the wrong question. What should I do with this piece of wood? Maybe I can use this to set pots on in my kitchen. If I had a hot pot, I can put this on here. Or maybe I could paint it, I could prime it white, and I could create a painting. This could be artwork. Maybe I could keep this piece of wood when I'm doing any fixing that uses crazy glue or super glue, and I can put this at the bottom to make sure I don't ruin my surfaces. Or maybe this could be used as a base for a pot, for a potted plant. Or maybe I could turn this into a toy. Or maybe, and then you keep going and going and going and going because you're asking the wrong question. So what is the right question? The first question that you need to ask if you really want to declutter and organize your home is this trash? That's what you need to ask. That is the first question. That is the question that is going to take you down the path of good things. Okay, so you pick up an object and you ask, is this trash? Some things are indisputably trash. For example, you will find a piece of a candy wrapper. That is indisputably trash. You don't have to think, is this trash or not? So some things are indisputably trash. But other things is harder to tell, So for example, you find a piece of wood like this, and you're thinking, well, is this trash? And I say, well, this is probably not trash, right? And if it's not trash, then you ask other questions. But the first question is to ask if it's trash. Now, if the answer was yes, this is trash, then the next question you answer is, does this belong in the trash can or the recycle bin? Because you want to be responsible with the earth. You don't want to just find anything that you're not using and just put it in the trash. That would be irresponsible. So you need to ask, is this something that needs to go in the trash can, or is this something that needs to go in the recycle bin? So those are the first questions you ask in this process. Now, in the teleclass, Declutter to Free Your Soul, we go over the whole series of questions that is going to help you determine if something needs to stay in your home, if it needs to leave the home, if it needs to be donated, if it's worth selling it, and if it stays in your home, where are you going to put it? Now, this class is unbelievably inexpensive for what it offers. You can learn to declutter for less than it takes most people to take their family for lunch. And this is a skill that is going to help you change your life forever. It's going to help you turn your life around. So it's really worth it. Check out the link. In the teleclass, I'm going to teach you a decision-making process that is actually a binary process. Every question is a yes or no question. And that the series of questions I'm going to give you, that's going to help you declutter and organize your home. But even better, I have created a 7-step process by which you can declutter and organize a room without having to even think about it. It is a process that I have taught my children since they were very little. It is a process that I have taught mothers to teach to their preschoolers. So if a preschooler can do it, you can do it. Check the link.